Welcome to episode number 42 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. The war between men and males. On today's show, we will be talking about the war between men and males. The alpha versus the beta. The real man versus the perpetrator, and I might sound like a hater. This episode is necessary. But before I get into, there is something I must do, and that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So to my right.
Yeah, my name is Derek Turner. You can follow me at babyhawk_73 or either on Facebook at Derek Babyhawk Turner.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell Johnson. You can follow me on Instagram and what's the other one called?
Facebook.
No, not Facebook.
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. I'm not doing the social media stuff. At official_F Terrell.
I'm Damon. You can follow me on IG at Mr. Tuck_88.
Jay, you can follow me at Podcast We the People on IG.
The war between men and males. We at war, gentlemen. And it's time to separate the men from the boys, or better yet, the men from the males. Because I've been watching this generation. And I've been seeing the men in this generation. And they ain't doing manly shit. For instance, if you're a man that only see your happiness is when she's happy, you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Happy wife, happy life. They are male traits. Why do men give up their authority in their household? Any of y'all understand this? Y'all don't have this. Y'all don't have this problem.
Yeah.
I don't have this problem. But
I know men that have.
Yeah.
They want to, like you said, make the woman happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, give them a little leeway.
Yeah.
You know, be like, okay, well, baby, you can do this. You do this for me. I'll take a step back.
Now, I don't mind that you make a woman happy. That is your goal.
Right.
But that is not your life.
Right, exactly.
The same way you give out, she should be giving out too.
Yeah.
But I see men that don't know how to, they feel comfortable behind the woman instead of in front of them. Men don't like to take their rightful position as leaders. Leadership has now been a negotiation. Women have gotten so bold. Their leadership is predicated on what you bring to the table.
You know what I think? Sometimes that we have alpha females when you're married or date an alpha female.
That shit don't exist.
I want to
let y'all know, alpha females.
I know it doesn't exist.
Don't exist.
I'm talking about their persona and how they
Yeah.
act.
No. I'm not saying you ain't saying you
Right.
saying it right.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit, though.
It means out
They
of
less
pocket.
feminine.
Yeah, that's what
They ain't
alpha
soft.
female is. Yeah.
Right. Ain't no such thing, no fucking alpha female. I mean, what even makes you an alpha? These be women that have work at home jobs that be calling themselves alpha too.
Yeah.
It don't just be the boss bitches. It be women that actually work from home and claim they're alpha, or like the most
You're
strong.
right. You're right.
Wait, somebody came to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't her. You can say a picture.
You say, yeah.
Like, there she go.
And I was, it took like about maybe a week, and I was like, I'm out. Peace.
I want to go a little deeper because I'm gonna test this. Like, how do y'all feel about her body, her choice?
Are you talking about married or single?
I'm talking about a pregnant woman saying she's pregnant with your child, but when it comes to delete then your child, it's her body, her choice.
I feel like
I agree.
guys.
I feel like
I'm pro-choice.
it's her choice.
It's your seed.
Well, I feel like this. If y'all lay down and had sex, two sperm, embryo, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
I have just as much say so about my child as you do in your body.
And
That's
see,
her damn body though.
okay, I
you
get
can't
that.
make her do nothing.
But
No, you can't make her.
But
But
right.
I feel like I should have some kind of input If she said, I want to go get an abortion, what let's talk about this thing.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna want you to sit in there with them.
About
I don't know nothing about it.
but I'm asking though, that's real though. Like we shouldn't have a say so in the abortion.
Yeah, I mean, naturally we
It
should.
depends on
Okay,
if you married.
like,
I
for
say
instance-
if you married, then
So
Yeah, I agree.
this is why I call bullshit on a lot of things, especially when it comes to this. Like when a woman is, they try to act like it ain't life, but everybody know that pregnancy is the first stages of what? Life.
Right.
Life. So when you do have an abortion, it's not abortion. You're killing something. You are murdering something. Because the first stages of life is pregnancy. But women always tell me how they get attached to the baby that grows in them.
I can see that.
yeah.
But like New York, I think it's still like this. I don't know if it changed. But they have up to 9 months.
No.
So
nah.
That's
Nah,
baby.
that's the whole
Yeah,
damn
it's
That's a
out.
human.
It's out.
Yeah, you talking about
It's out. You know.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying they got the longest extent. Like it's months.
need to
I
fact
promise
check
you, they
this
was
nigga.
trying to do 9 all the
You
way
got
all the way
back
up
off
to
9.
the last joint.
Yeah, ain't no damn.
But
lie.
but say for instance, let's say 6 months.
Right.
It might be 6 months.
That's crazy.
I want
still
you,
a whole
hey,
baby.
I want you to look
That's
that up.
crazy.
I want you to look that up. Cause I in New York,
Yeah, no.
but
crazy.
or either
They
they
probably
had that
banned
on the
now.
table, right?
Right.
But women
Wow.
talk about how they grow attached to it. So say if it's 4 months past,
Mhm.
you are expecting a child. Now you have settled into being happy about a dad, and she decide, I don't want it no more.
What if y'all fall on financial hardship or something? She realized that y'all can't take care of the child.
No, I'm talking
In-
about
in the
let's
months.
stick with this because this is saying how vulnerable and how you don't have no say so in
Well,
this.
she gonna
But
be
this
looking
is a
for
very
another
specific
relationship.
situation because if y'all together and y'all
Mhm.
planning life, she's dependent on you, so she can't just do this on her own.
Correction, New York was 5.5 months.
That's still a whole baby.
We know this. 5.5 months.
That's big.
But
Yeah.
you were saying what?
No, what I'm saying is that's a very specific scenario that we talking about. So if she is with you and y'all moving along happy alone, she's made dependent situations based on you. So it's really not going to play out where she could just go do her own thing because she's playing this with you in terms of that, like support wise. Now, what we normally are talking about if someone is separate or if there is not the same financial consideration, because if y'all are moving along, y'all are in a situation together, y'all already making other collective decisions.
Mhm.
So it's not something now that's crazy regardless of how we look at this or what issue we're talking about because we've been doing everything together. We've been planning the last 6 months together. And now you're going to jump off the rail and make a decision individually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not even just with the baby. That's just a problem in the relationship, period, because you
Right.
can't really do that.
Right, but I'm saying,
Yeah, I'm about to say
She
that'll
does-
be the end of the
but-
relationship. I
Yeah,
believe.
that's what I'm saying.
but
Like,
5.5, she have up to, in New York, they have up to 5.5, right?
Mhm.
So it's still, she can do it whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you don't have to be
Right.
with her no more.
yeah.
That's
but,
it.
But I get that, but you grown attached to the idea of your child too.
Right.
Yeah. And that's
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's
No,
real.
I get that.
That's
And
real.
what I'm saying is, as men, we don't say nothing because the males are supporting her right, her body, her choice. I understand if we're gonna do it that way, I'm all aboard. But now you can't put child support on me when I say I don't want it, and everybody look at a man and say, "Well, you should have wrapped it up."
Right. No accountability.
They tell women, "Oh, don't worry about it. Come on in here. We'll get rid of it for you."
Mhm.
No,
got five- you got
not
five-
all states.
Yeah.
They tell
That shit
me
done changed.
you should have wrapped it up. Now
Right.
you say, "Well, I don't want to deal with the child. I don't give a damn because you're gonna have to pay."
But hold up, see, there's another side to this since we're talking about men and males. It's not going to be fair. You're right, but that's the thing. Justice is different for a man than it is for a woman. For a man, justice means it's not like, oh, you get what you do. You're responsible for what you did. You're responsible for everything that comes with it. And we accept that in every area. Yeah, society does allow women to like dodge accountability. And that's just what this is.
Right.
People act like it's just a bunch of privilege with being a man. This is the downside that comes with being a man.
Mhm.
You got to stand on everything, even shit you didn't put on yourself.
So if you had to be fair, because we don't have the rights. If we ain't gonna beef about that,
Right.
then why are they saying that you should take care of the child even if you didn't want it? Why is it you don't want it? You still are responsible for it.
Like he said,
She don't
wait,
want it,
but
and it becomes we can take care of your problem.
like he said, it's literally a double-edged sword.
It's only because we don't care enough
Just get your rights
to
up.
fight until it happens.
Get
to
your
us.
rights up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once your ass on child support,
Then you want to fight.
then you like, yo, this some bullshit, yo. Then when you realize how the court system favor her even when the child come out,
Right.
you like this some bullshit.
Nah, like,
But if we take it, if the rules change to where a man has to decide whether he can actually be there or not, how many deadbeat fathers would you think there would be? How many women would have kids by random people,
they wouldn't.
knowing that they're not going to get help at all?
They wouldn't.
Would they be more careful?
Yep.
Sure would.
I'm just saying, they tell us to wrap it up.
It's
See,
all
hold
good
on.
in
I think
theory.
we operating at like women will just be rational because when a lot of times when a woman wants to do something, what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, like I'm going to do it.
Right.
But
And
I
she's
see-
hoping like you're going to change your mind. Like I'm going to do this anyway. Most women tell things to a man not because that's what they're thinking, just to see how he's going to respond.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen women use the system as their new man. And I've seen them train their daughters on how to you'll get pregnant. You'll get this, you get access to this, you get access to this, and you get child support.
I was raised in the projects, and I ride through every now and then just to see, some of the same people. The daughters are there, the grandmothers are there, the aunts are there. It's like a generational thing that if you have 4 or 5 babies,
Yeah.
you can stay here for $8 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can do it.
Oh yeah.
Get 13, 14, have a baby, stay right here. You ain't got to go nowhere. So there's no incentive for them to be better or get better. And then the guys, whoever the baby daddy is,
They just want some.
they
Right.
just want something. They going about their damn
It-
business.
it's
And
be-
some of them still staying in the projects with them.
Right. It's because this society has they protect women's bad decisions.
Yeah.
And they make
Yeah.
men deal with theirs.
And it's frustrating to me.
And it is. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Well, that's where our accountability comes in, and we have to figure out how to work the system for us a little bit. We have to.
How if it's not in your favor though?
It's not
No,
set up for us.
it's not that. It's just men don't go through with it like to get to the details.
Yeah.
That's all. It's shit out here for me.
So
Yeah,
you think it's like
yeah.
it's just that we don't
We don't got the patience to go down
Because
there and do this shit.
we got what
We
call
just feel like we feel like we grown. We should be able to handle this shit without putting people in the shit.
Right.
All right, men and males. We got to start speaking truth to power.
Yeah.
Women are not equal to men in man shit. I'm sorry, and we're not equal to women in women shit. Why do we play as if the WNBA is like the NBA?
Oh, shit.
Why we lying? I ain't seen him bitch dunk in 10 years.
I ain't never seen.
Well, I can't say that here.
I've seen that.
I ain't never seen. I ain't.
But now I'm saying males are now sitting back trying to pretend. Now that college game, that shit was fire. So I did like that shit.
No shit
I ain't
was
gonna lie.
good.
Yeah.
But for the longest, they've been acting like it's the same thing.
No.
When it's not.
It's not an equal playing field.
I ain't never seen a damn game on TV.
Listen, nobody wants to be a man anymore because of we're getting a little bit hip to like, is there a real benefit? Like you get to feel like something, but it's really like people think like manhood is like something like, no, it's really just taking on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So-
Accountability.
That's
all it is.
literally, it's pressure.
It ain't no, is it
It's
a man?
pressure.
Is it a man privilege?
Number pressure.
In today's time, do we have privileges that they're not privy to?
Fuck no.
Now?
Because so many men are being emasculated.
Yeah.
They really are being emasculated.
But this is the thing though. And give that's
They're letting it.
See, I don't-
They allow that.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you
See,
could
they allow
emasculate
it.
a
Yeah,
man.
they allow
No,
that.
you can't. I'm just saying the media and people and
But-
they're
yeah,
masculine.
like-
But if you're a real man, nah, you can't.
Everybody's running away from it. Like there's basically been like, even we say, oh, women are doing this, but it's also because it's like men have vacated the role.
It's
Right.
Like
crazy,
there's
man.
been a reduction in masculinity. Like
Mhm.
nobody,
Like,
like I don't want to, like, I don't have to do that, or I don't
Right.
want to be that,
Right.
or like why should I be, why should I have these responsibilities? So that's what it is.
It's
I want-
confusing to kids.
I want
man.
to I want to direct shot it on women that say, I always say, ones that say they don't need a man, and the ones that raise single parent. They raise single parents. Do you know it's a cycle?
Mhm.
That ain't shit, nigga. You're usually the one that's raising them.
Mhm.
Do you ever seen the stats where a single dad versus a single mom
Mm-hmm.
and see who's likely to succeed more? It's a single parent dad. The stats is so far out that it's crazy.
You know what I think? I believe that not all single mothers, but a male that is raised by a single mother grows up to be more emotional.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if he's
Facts.
raised by a dad, he lets him fall. He lets him scrape his knee.
Yeah.
The mama is going to go pick him up, call to him. Oh, let me kiss your boo boo, and
Yeah.
become emotional. And if you hang around
Coddling.
women, it's just a total difference. Because I was raised by a single mother,
Me too.
and as I grew up, I felt like I was becoming more emotional because all I was raised by were women.
Right.
So I know how women act, how they felt, what they did.
Mhm.
I felt like I was becoming an emotional ass man.
Right.
Mhm.
Until I started hanging around my uncles. And my uncles said, nah, boy, no.
Gotta man up.
You can't do that. So that's what it was about 13 or 14, I
What-
started realizing, okay,
Yeah.
this is what a young man is supposed to be doing. Not hanging around women in the kitchen and doing this and doing that. Outside, cutting grass, working on the car, doing manly things.
In the woods.
But I'm
Yeah.
He spoke facts
yeah.
because man, it's not so much what you do, it's what you can take.
Right.
And you said something. I don't want to. I might have to be controversial, but there's a phenomenon with like the single moms. It's called the boyfriend complex. You ever see a
Oh,
woman with her
yeah.
son?
Make
She
him
gets
a
him a
boy.
little
That's her
fitted hat.
husband. That's her
It's
husband.
my man
dress
in the
him
house.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Serve
Dress him up
him
like he's
food.
a man.
Yeah.
And and then he just has expectations. But it's like if you look at the statistics, right? Most people grew up in a single home. So, women complain about men, but these are the men that you created. So whatever you saying
Say
you
that
like,
again. That's what I was
Mama
about
bo-
to say.
Mama's
Who are you
boys,
creating?
yeah, whatever you say you like,
Mhm.
that's not, how like they'll do studies. They ask women like, what do you want? Tall, dark, and handsome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you look who most women are married to. It's not a tall, dark, and handsome guy.
Right.
They've done studies. So you saying what you
Married
like,
somebody like me.
but what you doing.
Short,
yeah.
light skin.
Yeah.
Facts though. Big fact.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You little boyfriends.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
they become useless men.
Right. You said it perfectly, but I'm gonna tell you something. When this is how single parent mothers usually raise men and let them be men, is when they know that they can't fill that role.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only time that men become like a lot of time when men become emotional is because mama really thinks she can be both.
And she can't.
And
Right.
she can't.
Mhm.
Like you said, when you finally got around your uncles
Yeah.
or whatever, you realize, oh, this ain't how it go.
This ain't how it's supposed to be.
But if you got a woman that thinks she can take both of the roles, that's when the child's gonna miss out on his being a man
woman,
part.
a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. It's just impossible.
possible.
Mm-mm.
You can't do it.
And she ought to know that. You know what I'm saying?
They know it, but they don't want to do it.
They
Right.
want to ignore it.
Yeah.
And I want to say like the male versus the man, it's nowhere in the hell that you are a man and you agree with the shit you are seeing in this world.
I agree.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It is
Not
no
everything,
way
bro.
you could be on chord with the agenda of this world
I'm not.
as a real man.
Bro, I was at the taco place today at the Mexican spot, bro. And it was a dude, he was telling me like what's good, like, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, a girl like me like chicken. And me and my dude looked at me like, huh? And then I started looking at his nails and shit. I said, oh, okay. He said a girl like me.
Mm,
I said, that's
Wow.
wild. Like, what if a kid was right there? So it's like confusing as hell.
it ain't.
Like, I'm just
I'm
saying
not
to
confused.
a child, not me.
Yeah. It would be. And I'm gonna say this is me, and I'm gonna say this for a minute. Because you brought this up. I'm glad. I actually wanted to say this. Every man in this room know there is no such thing as a bisexual man.
No.
Hell,
Let me
No,
repeat.
no,
For y'all
no,
to-
no,
Hold on.
Got me looking at the ceiling.
Hold on. Let me say it again.
No.
Every man in this room know there's no such thing as a bisexual male. And we do know we're dealing with a sensitive group. So let me say it in another way. If you keep dick, I don't care how much you dip your chicken nugget in barbecue sauce. Once you put it in sweet and sour, you gay.
Yeah.
You're gay. But you know what I'm saying? You know how
No.
I can't. Yeah, there's no way you can come back from that.
You can't come back.
Tell me I like women and men. Man, ain't no way.
How you feel? What you feel?
I don't have no comment on anybody's preferences.
I don't have a
problem with it. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
But
If you know who else don't believe that? Women.
Yeah.
well, well.
Nah, I gotta tell an Atlanta story about that.
Well, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
Atlanta. He
Yeah.
fucked it all up right
Nah,
now. We
nah,
already
I'm saying-
besides Atlanta.
Yeah, I was thrown off, and she's like, you know what? I understand. Like, after you have so many type of women, you get bored. And I was like, and in my head, I was like, okay, I know what you deal with now, because I ain't even ask you solicit. You just started rationalizing the perspective. So I'm like, okay, so you into that. Like that's part of it, because you started explaining how it's okay. So it's not just men doing this thing. Again, what happens is when you don't set the agenda, you live under it. It's like when you was talking about leading, right?
Yeah.
We forget with men and males, there's leading and there's in control, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Adam went and grabbed the apple. He was leading, but he wasn't in control of the narrative. She sent him to go do it. So it's like, people out here making moves, and we're like, oh, but it's like at the end of the day, it's because we're in a position where a lot of women are sanctioning what masculinity is for a man, or what man
trying
is.
to define.
They'll say be a
Yeah.
man, right?
Yeah.
No one says like be a woman, like, but it's men.
Well, tell me how to be a woman then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
No,
how to
but
be a man. Yeah.
Yeah, we get told like what it is, and that's just a perception.
Men
That's what
ain't
you
men
think.
like
You
they
don't know
used
what
to
it
be.
is.
Well, how
Right.
would it make?
Yeah, that's a nigga.
Like
you
my
gonna
granddad.
whoop you.
But-
Granddad
all the
gonna beat
bills.
your ass.
But as
Go
a man,
cross
as a man, what happens is we got to take accountability. We don't have to take accountability, I don't think. But back in the day, it's the scale never gets balanced.
Oh, it's
It
never
either
good.
swings this way or that way. Back in the day, women used to get treated like second-class citizens.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you can whoop her ass. She called the police. And you say, why you got your ass whooped? Because the cornbread was dry. He's like, well, bitch, next time you cook it right. Y'all have a good day. this is what really used to go down.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't them men.
No.
But we're paying for their sins.
Kevin Gates said, I thought it was legal
Yeah,
to beat your hoe.
but wait, hold on. I'm gonna be honest with you. You still got a lot of weird dudes out here. You got a lot of possessive dudes out here. You got a lot of dudes that are out here that want to dump on these women because they're probably from that soft dude era where only the mama raised them.
Mhm.
But it's still going on today.
Right.
It's still going, like all of that stuff is still going on, but it's real subtle and it's being massaged into the culture in a way that
To make it right.
and then to also make women, and I mean, to also make women, particularly black women, be silenced.
Right.
That's true.
And that's the fake part of it. Like, there's a lot of guys talking about, yo, I want a traditional woman. And it's like, yo, you don't even know what that is. Like,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nope.
you didn't even grow up around that. So it's just like what you've seen on internet and podcasts. So it's not even like a real perspective. I want a traditional. I was like, man, you
Right.
wouldn't even survive, bro.
No.
This soft era, and y'all gotta explain it to me. Maybe I'm not educated on when men are asking women for safe spaces.
Who the fuck did that?
What kind of shit is, what's a safe space?
What is that?
You know, I have a mental health background. It's basically it's weird, it's tricky, but again, like I said, it's what you can take on. We're not even saying manhood is 100% healthy. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. So that comes with it too, that pressure. There's a reason men die sooner. You living with that pressure.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you don't get to communicate. You could feel a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I talked to some of my OGs and they were like, yo, I used to stay up at night and cry trying to figure out how I was going to make this move. But they didn't let their wife and kids see it. So people
All
are
the
not
time.
built for
Yeah,
that
that's
now.
crazy.
So now they saying like, hey, can I cry here?
That's okay.
And a woman will trick
but-
you. She'll be like, oh, she wants you to cry. But
And
once
then
you
you-
cry,
and then
crying
she-
ass nigga.
Yeah.
listen, she said, are you crying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a wrap after
So
that.
we,
Your daddy left when you were 5, nigga. Let that shit go.
She don't respect
you
you.
got
Yeah,
women
I'm
like
saying
that. So it's like, that's where our silence comes in.
Look, but
That's where our silence
And they
comes
say you
in.
don't communicate though.
But
See, it's
no.
a trick.
but the thing that
Well-
throws me off is,
See,
Right, you're right.
yo, the thing that throws me off is if I have to ask for it, I'm in the wrong relationship. Even in that, no. If that woman respects you, she will allow you to express yourself.
Yeah.
If you have to ask for it, it's not genuine.
I agree with you on that.
Deeper than respect. If she cares about you, like you as a man, you may not ask for it, or she may like, all right, hey, do you want to? Because sometimes people, and that's the big thing with the man. He's looking for like an entry, like we're not gonna come here like, hey, you want like, how is this? It's not like you don't want to be like, man, this is going wrong. Like I'm not about to go complain. So if she cares about you, that's the next level where she's like, hey, you good with this?
Right.
So that's a real point right there.
All right, so we got to go back to like men. We all agree. Oh wait, you ain't want to say nothing about it.
Nah, I
Ain't no
didn't.
such thing in the
For the record, I
bisexual,
didn't
man.
agree.
Okay, no, listen. Man code, he gay. However, as far as the society that we live in, if that's his preference, we just
Nobody's
gotta
knocking
respect
what
it.
he do.
Right.
I never said that. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Man code,
Uh-huh.
he gay. Right?
Right.
However, but in the society where we intermingle with people based on race, sexual orientation, gender, economic status, so on and so forth, we got to respect it.
Actually, because I asked this on a pod way back, but it's good to ask it here. Can you have? Because maybe sometimes we as men, sometimes you try to be over masculine, to where you come off as just, you don't even come off as authentic.
Right.
Like you have
Right.
every nigga in here got a soft side.
Yeah.
It's real. It exists. You ever meet men that don't ever have a soft side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they tough 24/7.
That's
luck.
not a man.
That-
That's a
luck.
dude that's
He
gonna
weak.
crash out.
Yeah,
and
he
he
gonna-
probably gonna get his head bust.
Yeah.
The
Right.
reality is like being a man is about being flexible.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Gotta
good,
be
flexible.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna set y'all up, but y'all flexible, right?
Yeah.
Can you have a gay best friend?
Who, a man?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I'm just
I
asking.
can. Yeah,
The way you,
Everything's predicated on respect.
yeah, I can. I
Right.
can.
I
If you can have a
Yeah, it
female
wouldn't
best
bo-
friend,
I'm
we,
just
then you
we grew up around like, so me, it wouldn't bother me. Like it's like,
and this, no, it was just
man,
funny.
he come in talking about, hey, you see this nigga over there, man? Nah,
Okay.
cuz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like,
Yeah, don't
Boundaries.
involve me.
Boundaries.
Don't
We got
involve me in your
boundaries.
shit.
We got-
like, yeah,
we got boundaries.
Wait a minute,
Like,
no, you can't do this.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
I can.
no,
Oh, yes, the hell
when
I can.
you like
I can
say-
have boundaries.
All right, let's break it
Just like I
down.
wouldn't bring no women up to him and
No,
I know he gay.
time out.
You
Time
being
out.
sneaky.
That's a lot. Time
You being
out. Time, let me
sneaky.
do
I'm
this.
saying-
He got the second
I'm
part.
gonna
of
do
this.
this every
Yeah.
time
We
I
playing
see one.
Jenga. You trying to set us up?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to say
Every
this.
time I see a woman, I'm
Sneaky.
saying,
I'm
look
just
at
saying,
that.
what if this is your boy for years,
Uh-huh.
and he finally came out the closet? Fair enough. He's
Right.
out that closet,
Uh-huh.
right? But if he's truly your best friend, he can come to you about what he's going through,
No.
like he used to.
We got
Yeah.
boundaries. No.
no, that's your.
I
That
don't
ain't
wanna
your
hear
best
it.
friend no more.
It is
Look,
my
I don't know what
best
to
Hell
tell
no,
you.
it ain't.
I ain't trying
I'm
to
gonna tell
hear
him
that.
do what your
But
heart
when-
tell you to do. I'm gonna tell him do what your heart tell you to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak on that,
Nah, like,
but do what makes you feel good. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
What would you do?
It's hard to say because I've never had a gay best friend.
Me neither. But
But in college, I knew a guy that was gay.
Mhm.
We were cool.
right.
We would go to the cab together. We would, walk around campus, go to class together. But it wasn't like he said. It was boundaries. We never
Yeah.
He never crossed that. You know what I mean?
Right.
He never brought up other men around me or he cute or he
Right.
never did anything like
Oh,
that. You know what I'm
God.
saying?
That
He never
feels
did
weird.
anything
I'm
like
so
that.
sorry.
I mean, you can.
So we were cool. I
You
have
can
no
technically
problem with that.
can. But I want to tell you, Jay, this is my best friend, not you, nigga. Don't
He
you
had to
try.
clear that real quick.
Don't you try. I won't never. No, I'm just bullshitting. You come on out if you want to. I don't know. I think. To be honest, I'm just gonna be honest. It would change my relationship.
But what if y'all been friends since elementary
Yeah.
school and he come out at 16 and y'all about to graduate?
Every time I look at him, I'm like, damn, where did this nigga go get?
He hasn't changed as a
That nigga
person.
slept over
wait,
at your
but wait
house,
though,
nigga.
but wait. You're being selfish
he
because
put
you're
that
thinking
cover.
about you.
Yeah, but he hasn't changed.
I
as a
am
person.
because the dynamic of the relationship has changed.
Why?
Why?
How?
Why?
Because he gay.
That's selfish.
So let me ask you:
That
if you had a
don't mean- he ain't
homegirl
fucking
who was
I
straight,
don't believe I can have girl best friends.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Why-
on that
why-
one.
why-
I
why-
can't
why
have
you
a
with
girl
me?
best friend?
Because I swear to
Somebody,
God.
because if she fine, you gotta fuck.
You get vulnerable,
Right.
baby.
You
It's
gotta get
on.
to her. You just
Crack
waiting
one.
until she get out of her
Crack
relationship
sandwich.
with
Yeah.
her boyfriend. Oh, he did what?
Listen,
I can't.
you listening to everything she like already. You already
You
got
got
her.
her.
Like,
You got her.
I can't pretend to do that. So I couldn't have a gay best friend because I couldn't have him as my best friend. I can have a friend.
So you
I got
break
somebody
up,
associate.
you would just break up. Not
you
break
can't
up,
just do
but-
that.
yeah,
You know
was
what
that
I'm saying?
really?
You
Your,
can't
was
say
that
not
really?
break I mean, you know, he's your best friend. You can't say, "Oh, I'm not dealing with you. I'm not."
No,
hanging with you
no. He get it.
See, that means character don't matter,
See, man,
and
come
then
on,
that
man.
makes you
That's-
question the
that's
friendship.
wrong.
I'm not saying.
So you can't be this man's friend because of his preference?
Like you
No,
gotta be my number two now.
No, I
'cause-
said best friend.
If he was your best friend, then he's your best friend.
I cannot let him have
If I was your
conversations
best
that he
And
would
guess
have.
what?
The same
never had
conversation.
conversations
No,
with you?
yes, he
I
did. The
walk
same
around all the
conversation he
time.
would have with his girls about his wife. I can now not be that friend. I cannot be that support. I cannot give that.
Let me
advice.
ask you something though. You're not gay, so it doesn't affect you.
It
So
shouldn't
what?
matter.
Yeah, what is it going to do? It's just words. Like you, whether you hear it in the street, it don't affect you because you that's not your preference. It's not going to do anything.
It's gonna affect me because I'm gonna look at him like.
So you can be like, "Was he looking at my ass?"
Sure, you're not homo.
Oh,
Nah,
I know what you could be doing. That's what you.
No, but that's to be. I'm being honest. Y'all up here lying for the damn camera.
I'm not lying.
Let
I'm
your
not
best
lying.
friend come out and see if it won't change your relationship.
It's not gonna change.
It is going.
Now I won't
well,
shun him.
I don't
Y'all
think
act
I-
like I'm about to like stop. No,
Yeah, but he
will
getting
be
demoted.
my friend.
You getting demoted. You demoting him.
But
Yeah.
Like, that's what you doing.
Yo, so I used to go on like me and him would go to Vegas.
Right.
We'll go to Vegas.
Right.
If I set up a trip, me and him, I'm cool with going to Vegas.
Before
Yes.
he found out who was gay.
Yeah.
No,
Y'all
I'm
sleep
just
in the same
saying.
room.
But if he and we could.
Y'all sleep in the same room.
Now imagine him being gay now. Would you go to Vegas in the same room?
No,
No, like,
Then you believe what I believe.
no, I don't
no,
believe.
no.
It's called boundaries.
I'm not doing the same
Why
room,
is it
period.
boundaries if
Yeah.
y'all
I'm
was
I'm
there
not,
before?
I'm not
Why
doing the
you ain't
same
doing
room
it?
with
I
the
know
homies.
y'all
Like,
asking the same question. What changed?
I'm
This
not
whole
gonna sit in the
boundaries
fucking room.
changed.
No, what
I'm not gonna
changed?
sit in the room while you talking on the
wait,
phone.
wait,
Fuck
wait,
dude.
wait,
What
hold
the
on,
fuck?
hold on. What changed is
What
now our relationship has went in a direction that is irreversible. So it can.
He got
He
he set you up. He made you backtrack.
Set you up.
Come
man.
on, get in
No.
there.
So there are going to be boundaries. If you want to look at it as being changed, then fine. You can look at it
Nigga,
like that. It's
when
called
boundaries go up, change has happened.
Okay.
Nah, it's just a standard rule, so nothing's changed.
I'm saying, so if you used to go out of town with him, y'all used to sleep in the same
Yeah,
hotel.
everybody in the city.
Now that he's
Everybody
gay,
in the city, these niggas out
No,
here going
that-
out of town.
no.
All your other friends, these niggas
Tuck-
sleeping
what
in the
Tuck
same
at
room.
home?
What
No,
Tuck at?
Tuck in Vegas with that dude.
Him and that dude.
Can you? It ain't gonna just affect your relationship. Imagine when your wife find out.
Hell yeah.
I mean, as a
So
man, I
she
don't
could be like
bunkie
this. So
up.
you,
Oh,
you
that's
ain't
why.
know.
That's why you want to hang with this nigga all the time.
So you never knew. And then you
This
sent
got
her that
wild.
same Vegas trip.
You can't go on that
You
Vegas.
can't go. I agree with you on
You can't go on that
that.
Vegas trip. You can't go on that Vegas trip. You can't go on that Vegas
But
trip.
is that a flaw? It could be a flaw in me.
It's a bias.
Is it a flaw in
You
me?
being biased, son.
It's a bias.
Of what?
It's not a flaw.
Of having it. It could be a flaw.
I think you're just biased now. Because you got knowledge now.
But I know I'm biased. So I know
You
that's a
comfortable
flaw.
with it? Go with
You
it.
know what I'm saying? I can't lie to myself because I don't think I'm developed in that area yet.
That fair.
That's
But
fair.
To touch
Sound
that
bad, I
though.
clean that shit up. Right?
Yeah, because y'all, this is a wild segment. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, we went
But-
from here to there.
But I told y'all we were going there.
But to manhood, right? the whole thing with that is it's not even about like this particular situation with that, right? So it's literally like how, and this is the problem with a lot of men, what we're vulnerable to, whether it's what your boys think or what you're going back to with women.
Mhm.
This is still the same thing working when we worried about, like, you know, even like when you think about how your girl looks or why you want your girl to look good, or like why you want other people to think your girl look good. That has nothing to do with what you got
Ego.
going on with her.
'Cause
Ego
I got
and
her,
insecurity,
and they
right?
want her.
So
Yeah.
why do you care about what other men think?
You right.
I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't care about
But the
what
women gonna be
anybody
saying
thinks.
that shit too.
You said what?
I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't care what anybody thinks. This is why. Hold on.
That's
this
that
is why.
over masculine shit y'all niggas talking about. Everybody care
No,
about
listen.
what somebody
Listen,
thinks.
listen.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Listen, when I say I don't care, it's not going to make or break me. Of
Oh, that's
course,
different.
Of course, it's going to be input, and then I'm going to have to process that input. But this is the reason why, right? You got somebody who don't like you, right? They know you personally. They can't stand you. Tell them to go outside and see the first person walking down the street and say, yo, I don't like Tuck. And then guess what that person's reaction is going to be? Who the fuck is Tuck?
Right. But if somebody I love, I disappoint them, that shit bothers me.
Well, that's different.
That's a
that
person. That's
that's
not
different.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm talking about no
Oh, you talking
connection.
about okay,
yeah, like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I want people
Oh,
to.
that's different.
Yeah, because the
You
reality.
clearly know I don't give a
yeah.
fuck about that. But yeah.
Healthy non-attachment is what they call it. It's like, it's not that you don't care. It's like, yo, I don't mess with that. I don't like that you did that. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
that's cool. I accept
respect
that.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
and when you do that though in relationships, sometimes it causes a problem. It's like you're not. I'm not emotional. I just accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You don't care.
Like no, I'm okay with
I'm
it.
okay.
Because no one's gonna like everything. You want me to be emotional. So it's like it wants you to be a man, but it wants you to be relatable. So it's like this weird
It's
in between
crazy,
space you
yeah.
gotta be moving through.
I'm working on that now.
Yeah, don't be like me, but
Yeah.
respond how I want you to respond. It's
Nah, I
it's
can't do that.
You
that's why
can't
you can't care
satisfy.
about what people think.
Right.
You
As a
can't
man, you
satisfy.
gotta have a blueprint because in your household,
Yes.
you know this.
Yeah.
Yes.
In your household, sometimes everybody's gonna be against you because you're making the right call for everybody. You can't do what they want or what they like.
Right.
I've been told, people bring stuff to me. You so damn nonchalant about it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I don't. Well, stop saying it is what it is.
I love
It
my
ain't
health.
what it ain't. Then what you want me to say?
Right.
I mean,
I love my health.
Right.
I'm not going to catch a
stress
stroke.
kills
or-
black
yeah.
men at a high rate.
And see, that's the thing. Like,
Fact.
as men, I'm gonna tell y'all out there, like, heterosexual men, we struggle with the whole gay dynamic. I don't care how they say it, because we do, and we need to get better at it when it comes. First of all, mistreatment shouldn't go for nobody.
No.
Let's get that out the
Yeah.
way. That's bullshit on any end. Don't matter your sexual preference. I'm gonna tell you things that was instilled in me, like, in which don't make fucking sense. Like, I always was told that you should never fight a gay guy, even if they like try to attack you.
They
What
whoop
what
your
if you
ass.
win?
I'm-
Everybody gonna be like,
You beat up a gay guy.
but if you
I was never
lose,
told
The
that.
gay nigga whooped your ass.
I don't.
so you see how biased.
I've never heard that.
I don't know where
before.
y'all
I-
from,
Shit.
but
Nobody's ever told me that.
I ain't never heard that before.
I can tell you
That you shouldn't.
Nah, I shouldn't
No.
fight a gay guy.
You should not be a bully.
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
not gonna bully
No.
You
him.
should not bully
Y'all
no
ain't
gay
never
guy.
heard that term. It's no bit. Is no. If you win, everybody gonna say, "Well, he was gay."
Well, he's still a man.
no. Listen,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nah,
and
but
that's
man,
what we
but
need to
it's-
like make
It's
sure.
bias, yeah.
No,
Why
that-
is it biased?
being a
That's
gay
like calling
being
a
a gay
female.
man in the black community, you usually have to fight more.
Yep.
Right.
So
Yeah.
listen, that's a if you caught a dub, you caught a good dub because he got like about 40 bouts under his belt.
But if you caught a dub from him,
You
you,
fuck around,
some-
catch that L.
you gotta move.
But some
Right, you
heterosexual
cannot
men.
catch
You catch that L.
You can't
that's-
catch
Why you
that.
gotta? But why?
Because you know why.
I know why.
You know why.
That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, like he said, a lot of motherfuckers caught them.
It's
L's
a fake
before-
L, yeah. He faded you too. Stop playing. Like stop.
Man, he can fight.
Man, he's 18-2. Why y'all trying to play me because I lost
He
to him?
beat the whole
But
hood
some
up,
of,
man.
some of these younger generation think they can, just because a guy's gay, you think he can't fight.
That's
It's
stupidest
young-
shit
Don't
ever.
I'm just
Nah.
saying the younger
Whoop.
generation
Yeah.
They
thinks
gonna get
that.
their ass
I'm gonna
whooped.
beat that gay dude
Going
ass.
back to males,
Go right on the head.
this
over
weird
there.
thing I see where it's
Now.
okay for
Yeah.
dudes to fight with, like getting in fights with women. Like
That
Yeah.
shit's wild.
I seen
Because he
some.
act like a woman. Don't mean he's
No,
still
I
a
mean
man.
That's crazy.
fight
Yeah.
a dude, a guy, a male.
Mhm.
Not even saying men. Males fighting females, like this being
Oh, okay.
okay. This new thing,
Nah,
like
that shit
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying. We swing.
That's scary though. Like,
Yeah.
Like that really, really, really scares me because They are once again massaging it into the culture nonchalantly through social media. And
if she act like a man, she can get hit like a man.
no,
That's crazy.
No,
that's crazy.
No, usually
And you gotta keep
That's
your hands to
crazy.
yourself now.
That's crazy.
Hold on, no.
You gotta keep your hands.
Hell
to
no.
yourself.
What y'all saying? No. I'm gonna tell the camera now. Nobody should take abuse from nobody.
yeah.
That's bullshit. You're not equipped to handle abuse, and neither is she.
Right.
Keep your hands to your motherfucking self.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself.
Listen.
Cause I don't care. I'm tired of men using this bullshit. Cause I can go smack Mike Tyson in the face. If he knocked me out, how many of y'all gonna feel sad for me?
I'm gonna laugh.
I can't bring up the fact that he's stronger, he hits harder, he's a professional fighter.
Right.
What y'all gonna tell me? You shouldn't have never put your fucking hands on him. So I tell women, you know
Don't
you
put
can't
your
beat
hands
that
on
nigga.
Stop putting your hands.
Don't
on
put
it.
your hands on him.
No, to contradict.
Now, why can't that be real?
What? Because again, you said if you go with Mike Tyson, right, you're viewed as some level as equal, right? Remember we said
Hell no.
fighting is viewed as man shit, correct?
Yeah.
No.
You said that. No, you said
I get what you're talking about.
fighting is viewed.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying
'Cause
the
it's Mike
reason why
Tyson.
fighting is viewed as man shit. So if you're fighting a woman, you're already, even though she should not, yes, it's out of pocket, agree, but you're always going to get that condemnation because it's never like, well, you know, the
'Cause-
give and the get.
Yo, I promise you, God is not gonna grade women on a curve.
Now we just talking about the courthouse.
No. I'm gonna tell you how to break it in. He's gonna treat you equally, so you know right from wrong.
Right.
That is no excuse for you to put your hands on a man. He is not to be. Do a man supposed to take abuse?
No.
No.
Do a woman supposed to take abuse?
No.
Do we all know that?
Yes. we
Keep
should-
your
we
hands to
should.
yourself.
We should all know
Bottom
that.
line. I have a
That's all.
Because I would never hit a woman ever,
me either.
but I will copy and paste.
I have a
What
I have a
the hell is-
27-year-old daughter. She dates a guy in the military, and she has an attitude. I tell him, you know, they get to arguing. I said, "Don't you hit that man?
Right.
Do not hit that man because if he hits you, I'm
Now
gonna roll my own
involved.
jumpsuit.
Yeah.
But
You know what
why-
I'm saying? Don't do it.
But why?
Keep your hands to yourself.
But why do they think men should be able to take abuse from
No.
any women?
Right? Don't touch
Women. That's why women get in your face.
Those are the
Well,
single
I'm gonna
ones,
go
right?
back to you again.
They come at you aggressively, hoping that they figure you ain't gonna hit me. I said the only people that hit people and expect not to get hit back are bully and women.
Men are
And
held
that's
to
a
a different
fact.
standard.
But you
That's
know-
what we keep saying. Men are held to this different standard. Like
Yeah.
you can't do what I do. You said it when you said society. There's a different standard.
But this is
Let
what I'm
me-
pushing back on because we're not calling bullshit.
Right.
Males are letting shit ride and it's only frustrating the real men.
Right.
Like we see the bullshit, but we gotta pretend like we don't.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't necessarily think that it's frustrating to real men because that's not my culture. That's
Yeah,
not
we're
my
not doing
society.
that.
That's not where I'm at.
I seen Jonathan Majors run from a motherfucker.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, that fucked up.
That was
Run
fucked
from
up.
somebody
That
that was
was
attacking
fucked up.
or trying to attack him.
He
But
still got convicted.
They convicted him.
that must have been about something else.
They
But
got
there's
on
no
cameras
way.
literally
There's no
was
way.
running
but
from this
being
nigga.
a man ain't just when it happens. It's like how you conduct yourself all the time. I understand what you're saying because it's like certain situations you're never in
Right.
because of how you move.
No. First of all, some situations you cannot predict what's going to happen tomorrow.
But you
What
can't prepare.
you're going to be featured in tomorrow, you don't have no say so over it.
But you can plan and you can prepare because
Yeah.
you do have
Right.
choice.
But men don't mean perfect.
Right.
Of course not.
Discipline, though.
Y'all can't tell me we all have emotions
Yeah.
and then say that we should take certain things.
No.
With-
Not
with
us.
grace.
Nah.
No.
You're not going to take everything with grace.
No.
What
First
if
of
you
all,
got a man that's been What if you got a man
a
that's
woman
been,
or man?
No, what if you got a man that's been perfect, never did anything? Do you feel like everybody got a breaking point?
Of course.
Yeah, and it's not even about being perfect. That's why you need other men, whether friends or mentors, because
Yeah.
there's a code and a system. It's not just
Yeah.
based on your goodness. You got to have someone to tell you this is how you move. This is what you do. Whether if Jonathan Majors had the right OG, he would have been like, why your shit went on airplane mode? Or why is those messages still in there? Whatever the case may be, whatever system to operate your life, because that's what manhood is about, having a system.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, I'm saying it doesn't
My
matter that,
phone,
whatever.
Why the fuck you in it?
That's either
Why
way.
we ain't calling what it is? That was the problem.
Wait,
You
wait,
violated my privacy.
But wait.
tried to
Why
Set the phone
why
down.
I gotta put my phone on airplane mode? Why would my mind go
Nah,
to
but
that?
But that's him.
If
though.
you can you can respect me and be a decent human being. Why I got to do all of that? Like, why do we have to find solutions to cover up their bullshit? Why do we always find a way to? We're proactive in some of the women bullshit.
No, I'm talking about managing your interaction.
But you
like
just
going
said
in-
put his
no,
phone on airplane
I'm
mode to
saying
avoid messages.
Because, you know why I said that? Because how he handled that relationship, she should already know to not go on his phone.
She should've
She
been
clearly
gone.
shouldn't know that.
She
So he
should've
don't
been
conduct
gone
himself
anyway.
like that.
You right.
So I'm like, if you're
right.
not that type of man, since you're a male, to
There
be
you go.
safe as a black male, you should have done XYZ. But
Okay,
if you're
I
a
got you.
man,
I got what you're
you
saying.
do XYZ and that
Right.
don't even happen.
Because you're not just gonna go in my shit. But go
Yeah, like what are
yeah.
you
But
serious?
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Because if he ain't operate, if she felt comfortable.
Yeah, she just, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
hold on. Don't,
Yeah.
If you ever show me my own text, I mean, all right, yeah, let's.
But what about the women that have the audacity to attack a man? Where did they learn that from?
I don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Because they
It's
weren't doing that to them
wrong.
niggas in the 70s.
Wait.
I
They
had a-
won't.
I
If
had
they
a
did
girl,
not learn,
man. Oh,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
If they did not learn that in their household, they've learned that through the culture and social media.
Let me ask you something. Do y'all think that, because somehow women are emotional, but y'all think they can't control it?
Sometimes they can. A lot of times they can.
Oh,
But there
okay.
are
I think
nobody-
no-
I don't
I think
think
society
nobody
makes them
control.
believe they can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't think nobody
Yeah.
control
We're expected to control our emotions
But
because
you-
we're men.
yeah.
But they're allowed to get away with
That's
it.
why they
Oh, it's
snap
just a
off.
woman. She
But,
got
but
emotions.
can they control
Yeah,
it?
they can
Yeah,
control
yeah.
it
I
if they
see
want
them
to.
in the jobs taking
Yeah.
bullshit
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, I
go
think
cry
they
in the
can.
break room.
Right. Because the
Listen.
supervisor said something to him. But
Yeah.
the man said something to him, he want to smack the shit out of him.
Listen, the brain itself ain't different. It's the socialization that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
know,
they
Right,
can.
Yeah.
So if they can, we can't just keep giving excuses, especially if we got to own our shit.
Yeah.
And won't it make for a better interaction if we both owned our shit?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't we get along a lot better?
They don't like
But
accountability.
hold on. But wait.
We get that, but no, that's because we don't hope they can. Because tears make a nigga say, you know what?
I don't want to be bothered.
I don't
with
even
it.
want to be bothered.
But hold on. But wait. This is where us as men have to take accountability. We got to know who we choose from the get go. Because you know what you call. You
Men
listen,
ignore
you
red
know what you're
flags
getting
too,
into.
just like women ignore.
I get that, but that's the thing, right? I mean, if you really want to see a change in society, you can't just think about you individually.
It's a
You
balance.
you luckily and you scraping through all the other women that don't, instead of us as men, because they will submit if we're capable of teaching. So if we hold them accountable and not let them get away with it as a unit, then they will learn to do something a different way. But because we're so like, I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for you. You might have a diamond in the rough. She might not have been trained by the right parents. She might have watched the behavior of her mother and emulated that all her life.
Yep, I agree with that.
I seen
got you. I
people
agree with
go from bad to better. But if we all just give up on the ones because we ain't got time, they will always be around.
That's a dangerous
That's a
path
slippery
to
slope.
go down, though.
It's a suffering
if,
path.
if it's not, if you're not her father, you trying to
No.
Train.
If this is what I'm
You
saying.
saying lead.
I'm saying if
Yeah.
men say we're not accepting that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it to y'all ladies too. If y'all would say you're not accepting that, then y'all life will be a lot easier too. Because y'all have this thing where men struggle with infidelity. But y'all will keep fucking your sister's man. Who you think we cheating with? If y'all cared about women as a whole, you better get your married ass away from me.
Right.
But no, you don't. Oh, don't you got a girl? You better get your ass away. You know one of the worst things you can ever hear a woman say? Well, go ahead, because I don't want to get you in trouble. You already know what that is.
Yeah,
oh,
you
y'all
already
heard
know
that before.
Yeah.
You already know what that is.
That's the invite.
Yeah,
Say it again.
That's
an invite.
that's
Just
the
to see.
invite.
I'm telling you, I mean, but that's both us. Like we got to be held accountable and not do
Yeah.
shit. But as a standard, because if it wasn't so easy, men would be better at dating.
And it's
somebody
real
always
easy
gonna
today.
be weak. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her like if you, this is the problem though. Yes, you want a woman, right? But if you're afraid of getting left, you're already done for. Once somebody recognizes that, they got control.
They
Like
play with
you'll accept, whether it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
And you just we live in a time where people are like very vulnerable. So it's like if you do anything to keep it, you don't even have it.
So men versus males. Now we talked a little too long about the gay men.
That was you.
So we gonna that's me. I apologize for I don't apologize for none of this.
That was a
shit.
surprise.
Yeah.
We would expect to talk about that.
Yeah. But men versus males. This is not gay, but they have been jacking your style. The males have been jacking the gay men style in this time. We're gonna talk about these man purses.
Oh no, it's weird to me, but I try to respect the culture. But I'll never wear it.
Man purses.
Man purse.
It's a fine line.
Whoa,
It's a fine
whoa,
line.
nigga, you said that.
No,
You
I'm
own
gonna tell
it.
you. No, I'm gonna tell you. Like that
Nigga,
thing
I tell
over
you
there.
that-
Hold on, that thing over there is a bum bag. That means it's a very large fanny pack.
That's what I'm about to say.
But
Yeah.
nobody confused that for a purse.
I'm just it's because it's venturing out, but like
Kind of
you gotta watch
Now
the
that I look at it.
accessory. Yeah.
What do
it's
you
big.
consider a man purse?
the shit that I can't tell whether it's a purse
The one that go
or
across
a
the
man
shoulder.
purse.
Oh, like a woman wear. Okay.
The shit that Shannon Sharpton be wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was a fanny pack that he
You-
just threw across his damn shoulder.
You know, it might be, but I heard about the man purse. And then some of them niggas be having purses for real.
Like
That's
Uzi
what I'm
had a
saying.
pocketbook. Lil Uzi, the rapper.
Yeah, he had a Birkin.
He had
That
a
was
Birkin.
Well,
the
that's
thing.
the
Yeah,
purse. That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking about.
That's
Purse,
just
what
the
Shannon
purse,
Sharp
yeah.
has. It's just like a satchel or something he wear across his chest or.
And I'm,
you know,
I'm not doing it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm
like
not doing it.
in heterosexual males,
I got a duffel bag.
they're wearing pants so
They
tight
got a duffel bag.
that it's showing off their figure now.
And well, see, I'm glad that you did touch on that. You got real men who are gonna stand on their own principle and say, I don't gotta follow the trend.
Right.
And then you got these followers who lack confidence in just being men. Case in point, I go to the gym now, and you got dudes who aren't basketball players, but are wearing the doggone tights underneath their shorts. But it's like, dude, like you don't even look like you even run. Like you look like you putting on what you call them? Tights.
Compression tights.
Man, that ain't
Spandex.
no. That's a manly
Like,
nigga. I do that. What the fuck you talking about?
No.
now we touching on.
Now, if he ain't got no shorts on that bitch,
Yeah, that's
then that's
Yeah,
different.
I've seen that.
I
too.
seen that.
Well,
I seen
We
that
seen
too.
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Bron be doing that. He be working out without the shorts
LeBron?
on.
No, you
With
gotta
ju-
have the shorts on.
You seen it, right? Bron
LeBron
be
did
just with the no
Nah,
shorts.
hell no.
Yo,
I see that, man.
no, I literally put on the compression tights, and then I was like, nah, this feels wild. Like I was like, it feels wild. Like I just felt wild. Like I can't really go and just have my workout. I need
And
my shorts.
I want to hold women accountable.
Me
for-
personally.
Let me hold women accountable for this. I don't understand why women don't call men out by dressing this feminine. It seems like women have a fetish for men that dress
some
this
women
feminine.
be like, hell no.
Yeah.
I
Some
seen
women.
Hold on. Like the ones that don't. Like when you and your man are in the bed kicking up in the air trying to put y'all pants on, that ain't a turn off.
Both of y'all shimmying trying to get.
But
in
I
the-
realize
They wanna be them
this
European-
ain't the new
European.
generation.
It's the Europeans, man. They want to
This
be like
ain't
them.
no. It's not the new generation. Cause Prince and Michael Jackson and
I would-
I was about to say that.
Rick
yeah.
Eddie
James should have
Murphy-
never
Eddie
got no
Murphy.
women.
Eddie Murphy.
How they getting bitches?
But Prince
They
will
love
He
pull-
Prince.
look like one.
Prince will
Listen.
pull your woman in her.
How, but is that a fetish that women like to see feminine looking men?
I don't know. That shit
Well,
is
you know,
wild.
women dress for other women, so
Listen.
But I'm saying, how does that attract women?
Yeah, they love Prince too. I don't
That's
know.
an anomaly.
And Rick James.
Marvin Gaye were the only listen. Even bell bottoms, they was only loose at the bottom. They was tight up.
That was suspect
Listen,
too. I
it
watched
just-
Sanford and Son. What's his nigga name?
Lamont.
Lamont.
Oh my God! All that shit. Him and Rollo.
But that
I'm
was
not-
the culture back in the 70s.
That's-
To wear them nut huggers.
But these are the same people in this culture judging harshly.
Isley Brothers, they wore the same thing.
Oh,
they
that
was
was
on some
wild.
other shit.
That was
That was
suspect.
wild.
I seen they shit.
Yeah, I
They
said,
was
whoa.
real wild.
Listen, I seen the transition from like the state property era to the Amiris.
Yeah.
And it's literally what happens now is deeper. It's about like identity and like and even that before, like not even the rappers, like even the old ones who used to make fun of it, they'll throw on like
Skinny
Rick
jeans,
Owens. It's not even just skinny. Even now, sometimes it's like baggy to the point where this is like stupid. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, that extra.
Yeah, like
yeah,
where
that's
all
like
your
Kanye
pants
and
are
them
on the
be wearing
floor.
extra
Like
clothes. Right.
it's just a matter of just like whatever to fit in.
But I get it. But if I can't decipher what section you got this from, like, if your outfit look like it could be your girlfriend outfit.
What store did you get that from?
Yeah,
Because they
like,
don't sell it at my
what,
store.
Yeah, what
Online.
section did you get that from?
Maybe.
I don't understand. Like, do we have a dress code anymore as men?
No, I
Not
don't think.
really. It's-
There's a
That shit
theory
dead.
that eventually
dead.
it's about like the concept of men, like a man not existing, right? Because you still have
That's
like
scary
women.
as fuck when you say
No,
it
I
like
mean
that.
you think about that, but if you really think about it, you have more males who are saying, "I don't want to be a man." right?
Whoa, that's crazy. I'm
No, I
just
mean,
saying.
but
It's true.
It's period, and even like in fashion, it's not like it's just a matter of, and it happens over time, like with
Yeah.
everything. At one point in time, a social security card was supposed to be temporary,
Mm.
so it seems so far fetched, and then you get to now, just like
Voila, yeah.
black people don't have the permanent right to vote. We don't know that, but it's not permanent.
Mhm.
So it's like things we think it's always been there. Over time, it could easily go away.
Right.
So you start with something small; it's not important, like
What about-
clothes.
What about men with tongue rings?
I mean, that would I don't
Don't bother me.
I don't. Yeah, that means
That's just a cool fashion statement.
you're going to you ODing. Settle down there, buddy. Like Bill Belichick said.
I'm
We
just
didn't say
saying-
cool. He
That's
said
just a cool. I'm just saying. Who? All right, fine. Let's do that. Who did they get it from? Who did they look at and say, "Damn, I want one"?
We want a real man.
I mean, ask me that.
Not
we know because we getting into something crazy that I don't want to get
No,
into.
no. Ask me who they saw it on and who they wanted to replicate.
Who they saw it on and who they want to replicate.
A damn woman. That tongue ring shit was for the women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And-
not talking about if you in a different shit. I'm talking about heterosexual males. Who did they see
Oh, women. Definitely
and said, "I wanted to do that"?
definitely women.
The purpose for it is for
I know what the purpose
You
is
know what the
for,
purpose for.
and I know who created that purpose.
Right.
Who did they look at and said, "I want to emulate that"?
You know
If
who
you
they
get a
look
good
at, man.
idea from somewhere,
Culturally,
you get a good idea.
You know who they
Culturally,
got it. I see where you're
women.
going. You know where they got it from.
Yeah. but as I refer to a lot, what we're dealing with, we're not dealing with the individuals, we're dealing with culture.
Culture's
That was the
powerful.
culture back then. And crazy enough, with that whole tongue ring thing,
Right.
Let me see. Let me
It was
see, let me
only-
see.
it was only promoted to black women.
Yeah.
I can't really recall it being promoted to white women.
They got it though. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They
But I know
have
saying,
it.
but they're saying this
but-
like
Yeah.
they had a whole song about it.
It was promoted
3 6
to
Mafia.
maybe subliminally sexualized,
Let me
which
see,
might
let
have
me
been the
see,
start
let me
of the
see.
sexualization of to where we are now.
See that though, the sexualization thing started like since slavery. Like I mean, way back then.
Yes.
That's been
And
from the beginning. Of
Yeah.
time.
And
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
think
just-
about it. Even black men get sexualized. Like
Yeah.
when that whole Vince McMahon thing popped off, I was just waiting to see when. And lo and behold, reading through that thing, then he said, "Yeah, I hope you get big black." I was like, I knew it was gonna come. Anytime there's like some anger and racism, it goes back to like black manhood, which is focused on.
Yeah.
what-
Vince McMahon?
Yeah, he
he-
got
that's
in
how
trouble.
he got up out of here.
Yeah.
He got canceled. That's a whole nother thing, but he was
So-
sexual
so-
misconduct.
So at this stage in like fashion shit is we just gotta let it be. None
Yeah,
about,
man.
None
Hey,
about that shit.
Be
Said,
who you are.
Self-expression.
Be who you
Yeah.
are and don't worry about the rest.
That's it.
You know who you are.
Tuck, it is what it
They can
is.
say
baby.
Nah,
that about
go
your
ahead and
turban.
do
They
it.
can say the same
He
thing
about
about
to-
your turban.
It is what it is. At the end of the day,
I don't have a son,
the day got to eat.
so I can't speak yet. But little nigga, in the future, don't bring no damn tongue ring in my house. let's move on. I guess fashion
Tongue
ain't a
ring
big
and that
deal.
shit right here too. Where they get
what
that
is
shit
it?
like
Eyelid
that.
or whatever.
Yeah, I just don't understand it.
But like, let's move on. Like, as far as man versus male, men. You spoke on it earlier about alpha males, men that accept aggressive women. If it's a power struggle in your house, should you be in that house?
Well, so men that accept aggressive, I wouldn't date an aggressive woman.
Right.
is not for me. And it's not because I'm scared or anything. I'm not coming home to fight.
Men want peace in their home.
But what about men? This is a male trait here. When you apologize when you know you're right.
No, you don't do that.
Nah.
No, you stand on business.
That happens all the time.
Bless their hearts.
Because he just said peace.
No.
Is peace worth your manhood?
No, peace
no.
comes with understanding, and we're going to have that understanding of what is going to be mutually, because we're going to avoid that nonsense right there.
We talking about a little nuance here, though. You shouldn't be issuing fake apologies because that's
Yeah, I don't agree with
disingenuous
that.
and that's not a principle of manhood. But compromise is. So, like, I don't agree with you. I say what I said, but I understand where you coming
Yes.
from.
Agree
So we
to
got to
disagree.
figure something
I'm
out.
talking about when you're right.
No, when you're right, but it takes both of y'all to see.
Yeah.
No,
What
when you're
this is-
right, tears flow and you let shit go.
Whoa. That's not
When you're right, tears flow and you let shit go. When you got a woman dead to right, she starts crying.
Okay. Then let it just
When
get
she don't
to
have
thing.
the words to win that argument, her next go-to is,
That don't bother me. Crying don't bother me.
and it used to bother me
It did. Like
until
said,
I started raising girls. And I realized they cry about everything.
So it used to bother me because I was raised by women. I saw in order for them to get their way with their boyfriend or
you.
There you go.
I saw it.
Like you said.
That's
you
what I'm
love it.
talking
And
about.
I was
yeah.
like, oh, well, she crying. Oh, I'm sorry. Then I
Yeah.
got to a point as a man, I don't give a shit about you crying.
All right. I'm gonna tell you how I learned that. I went to go break up with this girl. I was like, no, I literally, yeah. I went and I was like,
You
yeah,
crying?
look, this is just. And when I tell you, she was like crying, but she was crying for like 3 hours, and she was like, she was gonna have an aneurysm.
I
And I
used
was
to
just-
looking like,
Yeah, I was getting tired. I was like, damn, I came over here at 9 to clip this, and it's 1 a.m. And I was just like, all right, fine. Look, I'm gonna have to break up with her another day because I'm tired.
Yo,
I
that
wanted to go on the
shit
road. Like I'm like, yo, you holding me high? I was like, you don't understand what you. It just kept going. I was like, all right, and so you do care for a while, but
Right,
a lot
yeah.
of time people trade integrity for peace, and that's a bad
Yeah.
That's a bad-
negotiation.
yeah, you damn right.
And once a woman
Yeah.
figure that all she got to do is cry, she got your ass.
Yeah, she gonna run it. She
gonna
gonna run it to the
She gonna run
ground.
with that
She
all
run
the
it.
time. She gonna run with that all the
I
time.
got
You don't care about me crying? Not really.
No.
I didn't spoke on this before, but I got to because it's right in the trait where they got men and males. Males, you dudes out here that lead with your money is some of the weakest men on this planet.
Yeah. Not. I mean, you can't have money. That's fine. But when you lead with your money, what else do you have to offer?
The worst part is when you complain after you leave, you offer money and you complain that all she wants is money.
What, that's what you
That's
there for.
say it again.
You
So
said
that's like saying, I want a bunch of bees. You put up a nest. All they want is honey. How do you think you
gold
got
digger.
them here?
That's why I always this the Kevin Samuels shit I don't agree with. That high value man shit is cap.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It be some shitty men with a lot of money.
Because that is high values, man. That not the value ain't the money. It's how you move.
Right.
So you right.
Right.
I told my wife one time, I said that she was talking about men with a lot of money. I said the more money a man has, the more women he gonna have.
Yeah.
Because he can afford it.
And they gonna respect you because he can afford it.
He can afford it. So you can be cast aside. When you make him mad, all right, fine, whatever.
On to the next.
I'm going on to the next.
Yeah.
You know.
And because usually the people that are successful, they was never like cool in school and not chose. So they take on this persona as a high value man. Cause they know
Because he worked hard.
but it gives them a
Yeah,
leverage
power.
up. They feel like, yeah, now I'm above her because I always wanted her. Now I can get her. But nothing about you is getting her.
Right.
It's
your
what
money.
you got.
She don't see you.
And I never understood how that means. So once you lose money, you lose value.
Yeah.
If you accept that.
But
If
as
you-
men,
if
we'll
you
take a
accept
woman that works at McDonald's.
Right.
We don't-
Especially if
we
she
don't
got
care.
I wouldn't.
We don't care.
she
I
got
wouldn't.
value,
I'm just saying,
character.
you know, I'm just giving an example.
I
you
care
know.
about character.
Yeah, I care
like-
about character.
No,
If she's in nursing school,
Uh-huh.
you know, working at McDonald's or something like that, be like, okay, she has potential. She's doing this and doing that. We don't care about how much money she's making right now.
Boy,
I think we
y'all,
should.
y'all, no,
I
no,
think
hell
we
no,
should.
no, no,
No,
no.
no,
I
no.
think we
Yo,
should.
you y'all just
I think
wrote.
we should,
Yo,
though.
we about to push back on this. Y'all just wrote into something I got written down. Men out here, male and man, men are coming to asking women to come to the table with the same qualities that they ask us.
Right.
Why do it matter what money she got?
Well, here's the
don't
thing.
matter,
No. Wait. It don't matter about money. We need to start taking the play out of their book too. We need to start setting up standards that we want as well.
Right.
And this is why. There's a whole lot more women out here than there are men, especially in the black community. So we, unfortunately, you can look at it how you want. We have to use that to our advantage. We can't save the problem of the numbers, but we could think about what we can get for ourselves that we want to build for our family and for our foundation. And it has to be mutual. It does have to be mutual, but we need to have standards just like that.
Question: are you saying you want to be the prize? Because you know how they hit you when you say that
Prize,
you're the prize. That's what you like.
No.
That's
I
they
hate
try-
that.
They're gonna
I
try to
hate
set
that.
you up with
That's
that.
what
No.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
You
No.
the prize.
So
I get it.
I get. I think,
But that's a woman that I don't want.
but
You just made it easier for me, Max.
I don't give a damn what occupation this woman got. If she bring love, care, and nurturing to the
That's
table,
all I care about.
I can have this
I
woman
can
for a
have it.
lifetime.
I can have it. I can have it.
I can have her for a lifetime. I don't need you to be this high successful.
Mm-mm.
None of that shit.
We don't need that.
None of that. If you bring love, care, and nurturing, we good, and I will try to do everything for you.
I have some goals.
Yes.
Have some goals about you.
It's really about the man. Like you said, this goes back to, again, men. So it's like most males don't even understand themselves. So if you don't understand yourself, you're not going to really understand what you want, and you're going to have
Value,
no
yeah.
idea what you need. So it's like, if you got your plan for your life,
Yeah.
then you're not asking these questions. You're already analyzing,
Right.
implementing. That's why I hate to say this. Pimps used to do this. They would like literally boil it down to like 3 words what they wanted. Because the less you say, the more you're respected.
Mhm.
So that's why it would be like, I need you to do this, this, and this. Very short.
Right.
Most people want to like, oh, you know, da, 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 da. That just breeds. The more you talk, the less they listen. So, and not just women, period,
Yeah.
other men. So it's being clear and specific. So it's like, you got to have your process, again, your system and your discipline. So if you got those, then you can incorporate a woman like, you got these traits. Like he said, he knows exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
Hence his situation is already formulated. So these guys who like, man, women don't do this. And that's because you don't know where to take her.
Right.
So you got the wrong passenger in the wrong car, and you wondering why you don't like the ride.
And I gotta get on men. I gotta get on men with this one. Damn, I'm about to keep it so real here.
Go ahead.
Black women, I'm with you on this. I'm with you on this. Men, we should be ashamed. Black men, particularly, we should be ashamed of how we do, especially our sisters. Women, putting fake hair in your head,
Oh shit.
getting fake titties, and getting fake asses is a product of men not loving who you are. We act like we want a natural woman, then we shouldn't accept nothing fake. Men gravitate to fake asses, fake titties, and fake hair. Our women should not be putting other women's hair in their head. It's because men, we say we want natural, but they see who we flock to. So in order to get the man they want, they put on to get your attention. Why are we accepting fake asses, fake titties, and our women wearing other women's fake hair? That does not make sense.
Their
And then
preference.
say you want a natural black woman.
Their
Why ain't she good enough?
That's her self-esteem. Though.
You,
It ain't her self-esteem. She know what she likes. She loves the black man.
it's
She
her-
loves the black man, but she know what the black man be going after.
That's not
Other
Not
side,
all
That's not
like
true.
we said.
That is definitely
true.
true.
That
a lot of
shit
times it's
don't
done
Even
for
like
other
even
women.
That
Nicki
shit
Minaj
always-
said that real ass ain't gonna keep your nigga home.
That shit
The
don't
fake
do
one
nothing.
ain't either.
That's true.
Yeah.
fake-
Men
That
go
fake shit ain't-
after
that shit
fake
overrated.
hair, fake nails,
That ass shit
fake
overrated.
ass,
That
huh?
shit overrated.
Most men don't even have access to it. A lot of women do it in terms of most women. Like, you think they like even the hair and makeup. We don't know the quality. We don't know the difference between what's a leave out and all these different type of wigs and weaves. It's for other women.
It's not
We
for
don't.
us.
We
It's not for us to-
We don't need
That's
a
bullshit. Because
$2,000
we see foreign
wig.
women all that. Oh, that's exotic.
Listen,
Niggas be on that corny shit.
Yo, listen, I can attest. I've had
You're not wrong though.
yeah.
But
I've
but I'm just saying.
had plastic surgery bodies and I've had regular bodies.
Give me the regular.
Give me the regular
Give me that
body. Like,
motherfucking fufa. What you call it?
feel like
Fufa.
the
What you call it?
Fupa.
well, wait, hold on. Not only that, give me the regular body of a woman that stays in the gym
Right.
and is putting in that work over that BBL.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like,
I'm telling you,
I've
experience
had
it.
both.
Yeah, that shit is overrated.
Once you start
bro.
seeing them
Them
scars, you
chicks
start
with
feeling some
That
BBL
shit,
shit.
be
yeah.
getting wifed the fuck up now.
Cause niggas
But-
stupid, it's simple ass
Wait,
niggas.
wait,
That's
wait,
Hoes
wait.
are up.
Though, okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
agree with you.
wait,
They simple,
wait,
man.
wait.
But
Those
you know what
are the
sounds
males.
like-
I'm blaming the male.
Those are not the men that are wifing them up. Those are the males. Those are the males that want to.
No, they can't get it if they ain't had money. If you ain't had his money, she would not be fucking with you.
That-
But
yeah.
if we celebrated the natural beauty of a black woman, she wouldn't need none of that shit.
Hold on now, you just said
It's not all
everybody
it's not
ain't
all men's
attractive.
fault. Yeah.
No, I'm
You
saying
just said last 2 episodes ago, you got to be
no.
attractive.
Everybody, no. That's in all races. You have ugly motherfuckers in all races. I'm talking about but black is beautiful. If we celebrate, because just because she's ugly to me, ain't no mean she's gonna be ugly to you. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Man,
Yeah, you know
So
an
it's
ugly
ugly.
motherfucker when you see
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
So it's ugly.
you know
You
ugly
know
when
an
you
ugly
see
motherfucker when you
it.
see it.
No, because
just don't say it.
No, because I've seen ugly women that look more sexier than pretty women.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Now, I've
You know what I'm
seen
saying?
How
I
they carry
seen that.
themselves,
Yeah,
how
how
they
they
dress
carry
and
themselves,
shit.
how
Yeah, I seen that. But I'm saying like they shouldn't have to get fake hair, fake nails,
I
fake
ain't telling
to
them
look pretty.
Yeah.
I always,
It's not-
It is the
look,
lack.
Wait,
always
wait.
the.
I
It's
always
the
ask girls why you do
this
this. You got real
ain't,
hair.
this
Why
ain't
you
a
put that
you
shit under
problem. It's a black male problem.
It's not.
No,
No,
no, you know
We're
what?
not celebrating
I don't-
a
I don't
natural black
know.
woman.
I
No,
don't
you
do that.
hold on,
That ain't
hold
me.
on. This
That's
is
a
a nuance.
fact.
No,
No,
you're right.
no.
Listen.
I'd rather have regular
Listen.
hair. I don't care nothing about
But
that
that's
fake
an
shit.
individual. Nigga, I don't give a damn how many points you scoring on this team. We still down.
So you saying it's our fault that they do that?
Absolutely.
No.
It's their
We
fucking
listen.
fault.
Listen. No,
Absolutely.
No.
It's
Absolutely.
No,
it's a problem.
It's their
No,
fucking
no. Listen,
fault.
it's a problem. But it's,
Women naturally look. I don't care what women say out there. Y'all naturally submit. Y'all naturally submit to a higher power. And when you give a woman a man that she like, even that rough, nasty, mean, when she get a man that she know that makes her bow down, she submit naturally. That's why you see more women in churches than you see men,
but you know what
because they
changed?
naturally submit to a higher power.
The higher power done changed. What we view as the higher power, it used to be a man. So you right in terms of the perception of the black males in general and all this. But the higher power now is the internet. Like she's not courting the
It's the
attention
internet.
of a man.
Thank you.
She's courting the attention of the
Of the
masses.
world.
And now
Yeah.
because of the internet, everybody can try to appeal to the masses. So this shit.
But
why-
who is giving them?
The machine.
The mother-
The
yo,
machine is giving it to him.
The
The
girl, this
simple
girl,
shit
dudes
yo,
with
this
the
girl
money.
put it on TikTok. She said that y'all claim y'all like natural, but when I get dolled up, do all of this, my likes is out of this world.
Because those are the
But
real
when she
superficial people.
going to the mailbox or coming from the gym pick, they ain't even half of what she
the
get when she's dolled
algorithms,
up.
bro. That's the new. It ain't even it's the algorithms.
Nigga, ain't nobody, nigga, it's men hitting them like buttons.
It is
Bro.
that too, but you are being forced into a certain algorithm as well.
It's crazy.
It's crazy,
now.
yeah.
People-
I think all blame is with men. I don't think.
I
No.
think that shit is self.
Everybody in the machine.
Every
now.
woman ain't gotta wear no wig to me. Like I don't. That shit don't matter to me.
Do y'all? This is how y'all know it ain't true, because the way men dress, the cars men drive, they do things to attract women. The same goes for them.
It's less for us once we know who we are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
you ain't gonna stop
It's about
getting.
finding yourself.
That's-
You care less about, like, when you get older. You care less about buying certain shoes and shit. Like, right? You
Yeah.
don't care about what. It's because you finding yourself. You know what makes you happy. You don't care about what nobody think.
Right, but you still do things to attract women.
Not
Men do things to niggas is
Not
buying
directly.
$500 cologne.
Not directly. Not
Now, I
directly.
like
not
smelling
directly.
good.
Here's
Get
the
the
thing
fuck
here.
out of here. You
Wait,
like
wait,
when
wait.
a woman say you
No,
smell
no.
good.
I like
No.
smelling good.
Yeah, but you
dog.
could do that for 150. See, so it's
Yeah.
a lot of it now. I'm telling you now, everybody, even that. Why you think women are complaining like y'all going on vacation with y'all boys? Because it's like it's not about us anymore. Everybody it's about the lights, camera, and action. That's what it's turning into.
internet.
That's the
They
big
wanna
change
post
now.
pictures.
We're not doing things for each other.
But let me ask you this,
They-
Tuck. Fuck, you said about the men. Do you think the media has a lot to do with it? Because we see these Colombians, Brazilians, light skin, long hair, that
Like
are
how he used to
natural.
do the light skin.
Right,
He
yeah.
made act like every light skinned chick was pretty.
But they
Nah,
see
hell
them.
That's the media.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the question that he's asking.
So
yeah.
and then so the black women say, "Oh, our men like these Colombians and Brazilians, and that's how they look. Oh, so let me look like them.
Let me get the
Maybe
fake
they'll
hair.
want us.
Culture.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like-
That's what
You
I'm
take-
saying.
You take
I get you.
self-hate.
I thought
You
about
take
it for a minute.
self-hate.
Self-hate.
I
Yeah,
see
you
what you're
take
saying.
self-hate and you run with it. So,
Right.
and now what they've done is like, again, the battle of the sexes. So
Right.
it's like black men and black women are making, even if they're more successful than they've ever been, they're keeping them at odds. So there is a cultural dynamic.
Because they see a lot of black men are running to other races, and black women are like, wait a minute, where guys going? Oh, that's what they like over there. Okay, I get
Yep.
what you're saying there a little bit.
But guess
You'll
what?
see a black woman with blonde hair in the head.
But wait. But hold on.
That's
Guess
real.
what? Guess
Yeah.
what? I'm getting ready to tell you a secret because I'm single and I'm dating. All of this stuff that we are talking about right now is only for this group of people. You have a whole set of natural, beautiful black women
yeah.
that are like, I don't want
Yeah.
nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
They
Like
out there. That's
The
just
neo
if you
soul
are stuck
women
in
and
that.
shit like that.
You have a group over here and you have a group there.
Yeah,
but
Right.
like
the
Erica
group you're talking
Badu's
about
and
is
all
the-
that.
Okay.
That group is louder.
Fuck it. Let's do this then. Let's do this. Most of the women you dated in your life, did they have fake hair? Most black women you dated in your life, did they have fake hair?
Nope.
50-50.
About 50-50. About
That's the
50-50.
biggest lie y'all just
No,
Nah,
it's not,
bro.
No,
Now you got me
no.
thinking.
How about the woman you had sexual intercourse with? How many of them had fake hair? Since you talk about them neo soul
Man,
women, how many?
shit, I'm
neo
50
soul
years old,
women?
man.
grab
You
Yeah,
make
you
that
talking
braids.
about-
I ain't talking about what you would do. I'm
Proportions
talking
and
about
That
what
was
you
a
did.
long time back, man.
Do
I've
you-
had a few.
Yeah.
You know.
Your track record gonna show what you like.
He's
It's not-
trying.
it's not
He's
necessarily
like
like-
some had a comp. You trying to go?
While they were-
on my
We
credit.
didn't-
Okay.
DJ, I got some shit.
Okay,
on my
hold on,
credit
wait,
report.
hold on.
If you gonna be
Hold on.
honest,
Wait.
We've had it. Yeah, of course.
Wait.
I'm saying what men mostly gravitate to, women try to emulate, so you can gravitate to them.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? And this is gonna probably help you, right? I have a very close friend, and when we were dating, she had these beautiful long locks.
I was on first of all, you said you got a close friend.
Yeah,
But
close.
y'all
friend.
was dating.
We were dating.
Ain't no
Yeah,
damn
ain't no
friend,
You don't fuck your
man.
friend.
I'm not.
That's why you can't
I'm
have
not.
females
I'm
in
not.
No damn friend.
I'm not. So I recently saw a picture of her like the other day, and she had a wig on.
And you ain't like it.
No
Shit
way.
Turned you off.
No way. So I was like, and I turned to another homegirl who was looking at the picture with me. I was like, yo, did she cut her hair off or is that a wig? She was like, it's just a wig. So I said, yo, let me go text her. Did you cut your locks off? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still respect her choice, but
And
Don't do that for you.
My advice to women is always do whatever
Yeah.
Make
makes
you
you
feel
comfortable.
happy.
I don't, you know how
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even want to start giving input because that's also that type of controlling is going to ultimately make insecurity.
Yeah.
but
you know what I don't like though
Uh-huh.
is that we keep saying that if you have the answers to the test, you still shouldn't fail it. You can't keep failing it. I heard people keep saying social media. That means you have the answers. They have the
Get
answers.
up off the motherfucker.
How the fuck are we still failing the
You
test?
can't get off of it.
Yeah,
It's
man,
addictive.
you don't have to listen, bro. It's imagine if you knew somebody who remembered everything you told them or knew everything about you, right? Whatever they wanted to do to you, you wouldn't even be able to resist it. You've seen a man sometimes like that with a sway over a woman. That's a lot of what that is. It's like you could know, I know he's bad for me, but I can't leave him. It's because it got you better than it got you. You don't even remember your search engine remembers stuff you don't even remember looking at.
yeah.
Motherfucker, I think my shit be listening to me.
It does.
It do.
Hey,
I
do.
said something, and then all of a sudden that shit start popping up. I said something. I ain't looked this shit up.
It'll be on your timeline.
Oh yeah.
That's how it comes on the social. It just know what you thinking. Oh, you want to see?
So have you ever? I don't think it's if she happened to have fake hair. I don't think it's like, oh, I ain't gonna talk to her. She got a
no,
weave
no.
in.
I'm
You
not.
know?
I'm not knocking it.
Right.
I just if you really go to the psychological mindset of it, to put another human being's hair on your head That is fucking crazy. If you look at it psychologically, it's the norm because we're used to it.
Yeah.
But if other countries is selling their hair because they know black women, because black men don't appreciate their hair, they put other women hair. What if I say, yo, let me get some of that beard, brother?
It's what do you? That's
That's
you
that's
know.
happening now?
No, so
You
men
know.
are grabbing other men's beard and putting it in their
No, they're going to the
Yeah,
shop
yes,
like a woman
yes,
and
they
getting
are.
it
Yes.
sewn in.
No,
Yeah, they
but
are.
no. And guess who? They eating their ass up about it. Men can't wear that shit without getting clowned by women
I know this. Yeah.
and other men.
Mm-hmm.
If you invite me back, I'm gonna get a whole piece.
That- Huh?
If you invite me back, I'm gonna get a whole piece.
You get in there.
Yeah.
They call
You
it a
be looking at
unit.
you like,
What they call it?
A unit.
Put that hat on.
Unit. Yeah.
A unit.
And get an installation. It's
yeah,
called an
yeah.
installation.
installation.
We all gonna have fades next episode.
Not,
But-
The
not
waves. Yeah, I
Not-
can't.
So y'all don't think we have the power? Women, y'all don't, do y'all think we still have the? We don't have the power to shape and mold our black women
I think
into what we need them to be.
I think we need to work as individuals and work on what is in front of us inside our house and not worry about not worry about the community. Reason being is as long as every individual house comes with their best version of themselves, then that's how you're going to help the community.
You can't help a community be an individual.
But
You
there
can't.
is no community.
That is why
It's like-
but I'm saying that's why all the other community of races prosper because they have a set standard, set rules that they keep for the entire community.
Yes.
'Cause
They don't
Yes.
go out of the norm. They gonna keep what just like they keep their dollar. They gonna keep their dollar here.
Mhm.
We used to have where a neighbor could whoop your ass, and then when your mama get home, I had to tear his ass up because he was showing off, and then you get another ass whooping.
But see,
That's community.
But you also had these damn child predators that we're finally talking
That's
about now.
fear.
No,
how
that-
many of y'all act as if they're on the? How many do you think there are versus regular people walking
lot.
around? No, it ain't.
A lot.
It's because they
It's a lot.
No, because they instill fear in you to make you
No,
think
no,
it's happening
no,
all the time.
No. If you could get personal, if you could get very personal with a lot of females, maybe 4 out of 10 to tell you that they were molested. As
it
a
goes
child growing
underreported
up.
in
Yep.
yes.
4 out of 10.
And
4 out of 10.
Wait, and it was within the community
Or they
4 out of
family.
10?
Or they family.
or their family.
4 out of 10.
I'm just being
We-
modest.
That happened. I'm not.
It might
talk-
be more.
That's just no. I'm not. That's not a cultural thing.
It is.
No,
Oh,
it's
yes,
not.
it is.
So who is it? Who is the coach? It's not predicated to a certain race.
No.
Everybody has those in their Everybody has those in their races.
But
No,
that-
it's
but that is the-
unspoken
Yeah.
in the black community.
right.
It's unspoken, meaning it's typically something that never gets. They don't
Bro,
go to jail.
These grown ass men and women are coming out talking about how the Catholic priest.
That's different.
How is that different?
That's
They wait to that.
That's not a
That was a
family.
culture.
No, but that's
or
that's
them,
not a
what's them little
family.
Boy Scout shits.
the Boy Scouts.
None of
They
these,
come out.
but none of these are families.
Right.
These are organizations.
Yeah.
It's different when a family member does it to you. It's different. So when we're talking about community, you're right. These are organizations that have money and basically have objectives that they're trying to align. When you're talking about your family and an uncle, there's not Catholic
Okay,
Church is a
so-
business.
So
still.
this is what we need to do. Like as a community, as men, we need to establish because everything in something don't work.
Right.
Because back in the day, they used to hide that pedophile. They didn't want to shame the family. They used to hide them people that it was in your family like that. Don't let them be around Uncle Suck and Suck. You know what I'm saying? They used to really hide them people. I'm saying if you take what's good and spit out the fat. Like you just take what you can have and then spit out the fat. Like so if we had a structure that we will like say for instance, it's gonna be tough. But if black men said we are never, you know how we say black men don't cheat? If we actually really did that, we had that as a like you're a lame or you a simp instead of being celebrated
Right.
for goofy shit. Just like when you brought up the pimp. Why do they even get celebrated in our community?
That
Pimps
is
and
one of
drug
the
dealers.
biggest the biggest flaws in our community. Those fucking
We-
pimps. And
We celebrate
But
the,
that goes
the
back
worst.
because what happens is when black men didn't have anything, what was the only thing you could celebrate? Your dominance over a woman.
Right.
And the whole thing, even with this, there's no real. It's like even with things we celebrate, right? People still do it. Like people will say, oh, when they glorified not snitching, people still were telling left to right. So there's no way.
Worse.
Yeah, there's no way.
And that's the dumbest shit. How do you celebrate not snitching?
And you fucking up your community.
And you fucking up your community. But then want to stand when a cop do something. That's when you want to come together.
Yeah.
People come together to hate way quicker than love. If you got a cop, they get all hate as black folks, or we come and march.
Yeah.
But if Tyrone killed
Don't nobody say shit.
Jamal,
Nobody
Within
say
the
shit.
community, nobody said nothing.
be quiet.
Nobody say shit.
I can know
As if that black man worth more, so when he do it, it means more.
I got one.
With that
better-
white man.
I got one better for
But
you.
when black folk kill him, it's nothing.
Hold on. I got one better for you. When Calvin gets a scholarship to go to an Ivy League college, nobody gives a shit.
Go ahead, say it. I know what you about to go.
But when
Get out of what?
get out of jail,
Damn right. We got
Have
to
a
do a
cookout.
celebration for him.
welcome home.
Why the fuck are we still letting that shit rock? Should nobody be at that motherfucker? Nigga, welcome to a job before we even celebrate your ass. Welcome home. We are actually literally saying free murderers.
It's generational gaps though.
Yeah.
If you talk to like kids that are like 17, 18, they don't even like think like half of this. It's literally generational gaps.
It's just, they killing the worst.
No, well, let's slow. When we say 17 and 18-year-olds are killing the worst, what do we mean? Because if we look at statistics from the 90s,
But the
violence
90s
is still way down
versus the 90s. Because crack was potent.
I mean, but my point is that like even when you talk about like what we're talking about, we talk about gun violence, okay, and we're talking about mass shootings. Mass shootings are typically not happening in our communities.
Right.
So we're talking in our communities. There's only but so many Chicago. So this is not like same thing you said with that other topic. It because of the fear, it gets expanded to look like it's this epidemic everywhere.
My boy just told me, bro, they really be capping. Chicago is fucking beautiful. He just left there. They act like Chicago like the
It's
worst.
just like going to Henderson or anywhere else.
Yeah,
Like
they
you
have
got
You gonna
bad
find
areas.
But if they sell you Chirac all the time,
There's one
you
portion
gonna be
of the
thinking
city.
how you gonna like that shit is horrible.
But that's what I was saying. It's not just us. It's like, put it like this. It doesn't matter. If something happened only 4 times in the whole country, if you see it come up on your timeline 25 times,
Yep.
you
That
think
bitch
it's an
happening all the
epidemic
time.
everywhere.
That shit is
And it's
out of
not
control.
just people of color. They trick conservatives. They trick white. Every day there's a new caravan coming. It's the same game that's being played. It's just now they're able to scale it different.
men versus males. There's no way at this point in your life you are still lying. Especially the women. You are a male. At some point in your life, something has to click to where I ain't never gonna lie to a motherfucker.
What reason do I have to?
Why?
You don't like yourself. That's why people lie. People always say, oh, you lied to me. But it ain't never about the other person. When somebody's usually lying, they don't like the reality of the situation or they can't handle it. So they create some other shit. And it's not real unless they get somebody else to believe it.
Yo, this shit is so weird because you ever seen people that are not trustworthy? Don't trust nobody?
Yeah.
So when you said lying, that's just a reflection of who they are. Because they have to lie. Because they don't. You ever see somebody call you up to lie to you?
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker got nothing else better to do.
Walk up to you and start lying. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't ask you.
That's why I stay home.
What about lying on somebody? Like, how do you make up a whole story on somebody?
I just call them mental health. I mean, not being funny, but I'm like, you got to have something wrong with you.
And you run it from staff, especially in the workplace. You can go from staff to staff to staff with a known, you lying.
That's a
Liars
problem.
because liars are protected. Liars are protected. Somebody lies to you or they disrespect you. If you attempt to do something to them, there's more repercussions than for the lie that they told.
All right, so we getting to the end. I want to say this about how you raise your kid is whether you're a man or a male. And we do this in basketball terms. You ever heard the thing where he said, strong men create easy times, easy time create weak men, and weak men create hard times?
Mm.
We do this with basketball players. If you're raising your child, you know how they look at LeBron? Well, couldn't he play back in the day? Can your child survive as in your childhood days? Can they play in that era?
One of them can.
He said one of them.
Can they play in that era?
Right.
Because we shield them from a lot of shit that ain't real.
There's a lot of shit, but there's a lot of real shit that's out now too that won't.
Right.
We
Yeah.
ain't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, you're right. But if your principles, and this is another thing, if you're a man, if you find your foundation of who you are switches, like you switch underwear, you're not a man at all. You don't have no principles to stand on. No, if your beliefs switch that easy, I can get how your beliefs can be changed over time. But I seen people, I said they speak in trend. Like they speak in trend. They say stuff that you didn't heard, or they quoting people like they're whatever the agenda is, they're rocking with. It's no way I can look at a black person and I already know how you're voting. I know how you vote, and I know how your mama used to vote. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I think shit different now.
Does that make sense to you?
That's the point. And, and that's why I said there's no community anymore. So you can't before. That's why they use community, so you could identify how everybody thinks, like a church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, is it any but could your children go through what you've been through as a child?
No, some
I
of
think
them
they
they're
can.
soft. Some of them are soft. They're soft as hell.
Mike
gotta
Tyson
be
said
real.
that. Mike Tyson said that about his kids. He said they wouldn't survive if they. That's what he was saying.
You got kicked out the house in the morning time. You couldn't come back till the lights came on.
Right.
Drink water out the damn water hose. There was 100-degree water coming out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd be impressed if they could. Like, damn, you did.
But
That's why they be sick,
but
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
Because
don't
in
get
the
no
end of
dirt,
that
no
quote
shit.
was, you must raise warriors.
Yeah.
Like, so even if the times change, you got to instill those principles of you can't get all their needs and their wants shouldn't run neck and neck. Half the time when you give kids everything, you're really giving it to the little kid you were because you didn't have it. That's how you end up buying 4-wheelers for a 5-year-old. Because you always wanted one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do shit, you giving it to the little boy in you. But that makes them soft. And we already know gentle parenting, but TD Jakes, like TD Jakes said,
Oh God.
you can gentle parent, but this is a hard world.
Yeah.
So how you preparing them? Like they can't even survive what you had. So how you gonna send them off in the world being softer in this world?
Yeah.
Like we literally have to change not that they're getting stronger. We have to dumb down. Like masculinity is being attacked.
Well, you don't have to dumb down because I've raised my children tough.
You ever heard the word toxic masculinity?
Well, something like that. But
What the fuck is that?
no.
Nah, that's
no,
the thing.
It is.
It's the thing.
It
Like
is.
I'm telling you, like when people try to use trauma, like you got some people who've had some fucked up situations and they try to stick it under the guise of manhood.
Yes.
That's not
Yes.
manhood. That's not masculinity. That's abuse. It's like what you were
Yeah.
talking about. The problem is, you're right. We don't identify masculinity properly. That's why
Right.
you got toxic masculinity.
Is it a such thing as toxic femininity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you think femininity is toxic?
No.
There-
There's a part of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like when you mentioned just the crying to dodge accountability. That's a
Yeah.
toxic trait.
Yeah.
But is femininity toxic or that woman is toxic? Or is that just abuse?
The same way that men could have that masculine toxic say the word, I can't say it.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Women can have that too.
They got it.
It's like it's past being messy.
So do
For
y'all
women.
think that we should raise warriors? Like, I know everything in the past, like some people scrap everything in the past. Like we have in our black culture, some black people don't even whoop their kids. Why is whoopings frowned upon?
It depends on the severity.
I appreciated every ass whooping I ever got.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a lot too, didn't you?
Yes. I appreciated them all. All of them. Now, some of them was borderline. Like whatever I get my hands on, shit,
Yeah, we all been through that.
We can throw away that part. Right? You know what I'm saying? Don't use that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She should have dropped that off. But we can apply that, it is a time and place to get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just completely scrapped that part of it. Think that you can always the parents that just talk to their kids. I never see kids respond with respect for these parents.
Is it the male or the female in the house?
And sometimes it could be both.
Both. If all their consequences is a conversation, words can fall on deaf ears.
But if everything is just a beating, it's like
right.
You gotta raise warriors that also know how to live in a time of peace.
It's a delicate
they OD
balance.
with our generation, and then you got a bunch of like knuckleheads, and they just wind up filling up the prison system because it's just like all you know how to do is go to war.
Right, and that's bullshit.
That's like not really manhood. You got to learn how to do things with the pen, with the mind.
Judge Mathis said, "Yeah, I understand tough love, but where's the love?"
Right.
Like you can't but that's the thing. Like when do we come together and actually put up rules that say, we got to do away with this, but we can use this. Like, I mean, like we can talk the problems, but how do we even make the first step?
We got to identify the we. So when we say men, like we don't even know who the men are. So what is the men, or who are the men, or what defines the men first? And then you can come up with that, because we don't even know who's the we. So that's why we don't have the community. Got to identify the men, and then you can build out the community.
I'm going to say one more thing just for a lighter note.
Oh,
this is like men and males. Allowing your woman to take drinks from other men.
Oh, hell no.
You a fucking male.
Why do you always do that?
No, man.
I just saw it in my notes and I had to say it. I had to say
Allow
Would you
another
type that?
man.
If your woman accept any drink from another man.
Hold on, in front of you and you're there? Like,
not if you ain't there.
Oh, I thought you there. I was like, yo, you
no,
getting
hell
crazy.
no,
I was like, yeah.
That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's foul.
Oh, she easy.
I don't give a damn. He talking about, I want to buy it for all y'all pretty ladies at the table.
I'll come and knock
You
all
better
this
not-
shit over. Going on the damn floor.
But this concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am Tuck, your host. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all the platforms. Go to YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Go buy some merch from bigbrand.com. And is there anything you want to plug?
Nah, I already put my stuff out there.
All right.
Once again, this is F. Terrell Johnson. Just find me on all platforms, official_F. Terrell.
I'm Damon. You can find me on IG at Mr. Tuck _88.
Podcast We the People on IG, Spotify, all streaming platforms. Jay.
And I'm out.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my